What's up guys, welcome back to another episode of creating your Samp roleplay server. In today's episode I'll show you how to add custom buildings or anything you want in the server, like I'm gonna teach you how to map. In this episode I will make something like an arena, which I'll use in the next episode to make a minigame that I guarantee you will like. First thing, we need to download the streamer plugin. The download link is in the description. Download the latest version of the plugin and make sure not to download the debug version. We need to download the normal version. Like it says latest, so just download the first thing. After you have downloaded the plugin, just select the first two folders, click on extract to, and find your server. So mine is here and this one, and just click OK. Like you don't need to go deeper, just here, Samp server, for me at least. And you can close that, you can close this, and now let's open the script. So at the top of the script we need to include the streamer, and we need to open the server config file, this one. And we need to add the streamer here. So just save the config file, the Ctrl+S, and go to the game mode and compile it. We shouldn't get any errors here. So as you can see, we don't have any errors. Now you need to download this texture studio in which we'll do the mapping. I'll leave the download in the description, so you just need to download it and you can export it anywhere, like on your desktop or anywhere. After you've exported it, just start the sampserver.exe. So after you've joined the server, this is where you will spawn. Just type /fly mode and you can fly like this. And for this map we'll need to type new map and name the map anything. I'm gonna name it arena, and because this is gonna be an interior, like inside a building, I'm gonna go up in the sky, like somewhere here, and type /c object 19362. With this we create a square like this. This is the object ID of this object. You can find other object IDs on Google. Just type Samp object ID and you'll find it. So now I want to create another one to make like a wall. I'll just type clone and /edit object, and now I can move it by the axis. So like the y-axis is left, right, as you can see. It really depends on how the object is rotated. You can do that, and you have to click this save icon to save the position, or you can click escape to cancel. You can also type OY to move the object. So for example, like 2, I move it 2 to the left, and again 2 to the left. We can just type -1, we'll get it back, and you can just shake your camera like this to see if they're overlapping. Like you can see here, they're overlapping. So we can type 0.2 for example, and now it's better, the walls aren't overlapping. I'm gonna clone it again, and this time I'm gonna rotate it on the y-axis for 90 degrees, so it's flat. And I'm gonna move on the z-axis for like 2. That's up, so I need to go down, so like -3.5, let's see, -0.3. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's enough. I just come here, edit object, move it on the z-axis this time, and click save, and I can clone it again and move it on the, let me see, edit object, like I need to move it on the y-axis, y, for example 3. That's again to the left, so I need a minus, because 3 minus 6, double that, and 0.5, let's say, no, that's too much, 0.3, yeah, that's good enough. So I have created these two, and now the selected object is the last one you created. So if I clone it again or I want to edit it, it's gonna be the last one, like the tree. But I want, for example, to edit the first one we created for index 0. So I'm gonna type /cell, like select, and the number 0. This is the number index, the index is the number, as you can see. And I'm gonna type clone and edit object, and as you can see, we've cloned the first object that we created. So now I'm gonna make a little arena, and I'm gonna speed up the video so you don't get bored. You can make your arena however you want, just let your imagination go wild. And yes, if you hold space, you can move the camera while editing the object, otherwise you can't move it. If you want to check the size of the arena, we can just come above this and type fly mode. To exit the fly mode, you will spawn for a second here, but it will teleport you up there. And like you can see if the size is good enough, and like things like that. So now let's get back to the fly mode. If you want to learn it by yourself, you can type t help, and like you can find anything, like for groups, for example, set group, select group, group add, group material set, and anything like that. So to create a group, you need to type gadd and the index of the object. So let's do that for the whole floor. And we need to type set group and what group ID we want. Like for example, the floor will be the group number 1. And after that we can type gclone, which will clone the whole group 1, which is the floor, and we can type edit group, so we can make this way faster. To clear the group, you just type gclear. So I can type gadd 1, 0, and 4, and set group. We can just leave the group to 0, it doesn't matter, and just make it gclone and edit no, don't edit group. I will just type, wait, I need edit group to determine which axis, so the x-axis, to put it right here. So GOX, and let's say 10. So that went backwards, so I will do like -30, and that's almost enough. So like -5, that's too much. Let's say 2 times 2, yeah, that's enough. That is good. So now to close it up, I'm gonna just gclone grz and 90 degrees to rotate it like that. And now I will do edit group. And put it like there. And click save. Now let's gclone, edit group, and again. Save. So because the one side is longer than the other side, we have this gap here. I can just select the 29 ID, clone it, and edit object this time, because we're not creating a whole group, just one object. And like that. So to copy it to the other side, I'm gonna g add 30, 26, 24, and 25, and gclone, and this time it will be on the y-axis, so /oy, like 10. Oh, I need to undo it. GOY 10, like that. So it's too much, so -2 maybe. Still too much. 1, maybe 0.5, and again 0.5. No, that's too much. -0.3, -0.1, and like that. We have closed it up from the sides. Now I want to show you how to apply materials. So get like somewhere here and type M textures, and like you can see them. So the problem here is you need a keyboard with a numpads. You can do it this other ways. So you need a keyboard with numpad. So I can type gclear to clear the groups, and I'm gonna select the object 0. So to change the texture, we can type empty set, and you need the index, so the 0, and and the number of the texture. So like 1 is that, 2 is that, 3 is that. So as you can see in the empty colors, this is 0, I mean this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, and you have a lot. You have 9,000 of them, like you can see the ID here. So to change the index, you need to hold enter, and with the 6 you go backwards, with the enter and 4 you go forward. Like you can hold the enter for the whole time. We do this because, so for example, I have the index 9, this, and if I press left alt, it will be applied to the material, to the object. So, but if I just pressed the number 6 on the numpad, I will change the page forward. So we can try and find some good textures that will represent the arena. Let me check quickly for some good texture that I think will be good for the arena. Okay, so for example, let me test this one. I will hold enter and the number 4 on the numpad to go forward, and left alt, and it looks like this. Let me check in the texture help for the groups to set the group texture. It's not here, maybe in the groups. Yeah, gempty set. So gempty set, the 0 group, and 286. Oh, so you need to group it like Jet if you wanna do that. So Jet 26, 24. Oh, Jet 26, 24, 25. Command again gmt set 286. We need the 0. Like that. So G clear. And let's set the bottom one, the floor. So select the 2 and let's find some. I will do like a concrete. We can leave the default one, but I want something else. Like for example, let me try this one. Yeah, like it's darker and I'll like it more. So let me change the whole floor. So this is how it looks like. I will close this and I will close this. Just type again M textures. You spell it right. So with this command we can hide the indexes and the group text and see how it looks like this. So we can go out of the fly mode to see if the size is good enough. I think it's good for 1v1. A little spoiler there. So let me go to fly mode. I'm gonna create object 19362, the same object, edit object and put it a little down like that. For example, one will be right here, clone it, edit object. One can be right here like this, so like a small wall. Clone it again, edit object, somewhere like here. You can add even some little details or anything. I will leave it as this so the episode isn't long. I will come out of fly mode again. And like you can hide here behind this for a cover. I will just type like right here, save position arena, save, not save position, just save arena. And now to export the map, type /export, click the first one, export map. You can even make custom cars with this, but we need the map. The name, you can specify any name or like arena. This you can leave this empty, and we need create dynamic object, so the type 3, and that's it. You can quit, where you can close the server. And now here in the texture studio, open the script files, open the tstudio folder, go to exported map, and you will find the arena here. So just open that text file, click, you can delete this, and even this doesn't matter, but I will leave that. So Control A and Control C to copy everything. You can even save this file. Now let's open the script, and to save space in the code, I'm gonna go to the Explorer. In the game modes, I will create a new file called maps.pwn. In here, I'm gonna include the Samp and include the streamer plugin. I will create a new stock called create objects and paste the arena code you copied earlier here. Just Ctrl+V. I'm gonna tap this out like this, and I will change the objects to arena. So when we do like the spawn map, I'm gonna paste it here, and this is for division. So we need to compile this, Control Shift plus B. So now let's go in the game mode, and like maybe here under the includes I'm gonna include the maps.tone. So now we can use functions from here in here, and let's go on game mode init, and anywhere here we can create the create objects, this one, and it will call this function in here. Now let's go to the commands. I'm gonna add a command arena. We just need player ID, we don't need params. It will return 1, of course, so it works. And let's set the player position of the player ID to the coordinates of the arena. So open the saved position file. So the arena, here it is, the first tree, like always. We can copy it and close that up, even this. And I'm just gonna paste this in here, and we can compile this. We shouldn't get any errors. So as you can see, we don't get any errors. So now let's go and test it. We need to open Samp. So after we join the server, just type /arena. We did teleport, okay, like this. So here it is. In the next episode I will implement the minigame, and you will see exactly what. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye.